Hello, welcome to astronomy class. I'm Mr. Jeter. This is my 29th year of teaching, all at Stoneman Douglas High School. So it's a very special year for me. And if you can see my little logo here at the upper right, it's the 25th year that I've offered this class. It's our silver anniversary. So kind of celebrating MSD Astro 25 this year. You're looking at a picture there, one of my all-time favorite pictures. That was one of our first trips to Kennedy Space Center for Astronomy Club. And that's the last time the space shuttle was on the launch pad, and we got to be pretty close. Not too bad. Anyway, folks, my first day here presentation with the kids, but I want to share this little bit at the open house. First of all, your child or children should have already joined the class Remind. You can join that as well if you'd like. You just text at MSD Astro 23 to 81010. And that's how you join the Remind. And there's a lot of good info I send out, just mostly reminders about, hey, we got a big test tomorrow and things like that. This class takes place on Canvas. So in just a minute, I am going to show you my Canvas page and all the good stuff there. Everything's on Canvas, everything. So um, almost everything. Quizlet's not. That's something that they should absolutely join. Check, ask, hey, have you joined Mr. Jeter's Quizlet yet? Because if you haven't, you just don't care about your grade, I guess, because that's where I just give out a whole lot of the test info, a lot of good answers there to be found on Quizlet. It's a great way to practice for my test. It's a pretty easy class in the sense that if you work hard, it's an easy class because you build up a lot of points just by being here and working hard, doing what you're supposed to. You build up a whole lot of points. So even if you don't do that well on the test, um, you're okay because you got a big safety net. Now, if you're not here and you don't make up your work and stuff like that, that's when we run into problems because the test can be pretty hard. It is an honors level class. You need to study that Quizlet. They need to study their notes. And all of my lectures are on YouTube. So you can just search for Kyle Jeter on YouTube. All of my lectures are there. That's especially useful if they miss class for any reason. This is my website if you want to check it out, jeterastronomy.weebly.com, and we use that a lot in class, and I think it's a pretty good one. You can just check out some of the stuff that we do. Okay, this is, hopefully you're seeing my home page now here of Canvas. So at the top of the home page, I have important, announcements for the kids. As you can see here, we have our constellation presentations coming up. And actually, by the time of open house, that will have already happened. But you see, that's how it works. And so then they have a quiz coming up right before open house, I think. And to look at this, I have important dates. I have the entire lesson plan right there in Canvas for them. So there's no surprises here in what's happening in class. The most important page for them is actually on the tab called Modules. And so all the time they'll be clicking on modules. And first, I had some stuff for them to do first week, sign up for my Remind, sign up for my Quizlet, and stuff like that. But let's just go down to a typical, here's chapter 1. So there are the notes. There are digital notes. You can go entirely digital now in this class. It's kind of fun. I spent a lot of time making my notes digital. I'd like to save some paper. A few kids per class will do that. Most of them still prefer the old-fashioned paper. I don't blame them. But it's there. The PowerPoint for every chapter is right there in Canvas. They can get the PowerPoint. They can go on YouTube and watch it. I mean, it's basically like an online class. They can basically take the class online. They won't learn as much as they will from me in class. But if they're absent a lot for whatever reason, that's something cool they can do. They collect a lot of points here reading articles, and we'll watch sometimes 15 minutes of a video, and I'll kind of go through it with them. Here are my video lectures in order, even with the time. So for example, in chapter 1, their one homework is to watch this one, lecture 1-2B, a whopping 11 minutes, and take the notes. I have guided notes for every single chapter. They can do them digitally, or they can just write and fill in the blanks. They should be taking a lot more notes than that, just filling in the blanks. They should have all kinds of stuff out in the margins and stuff. But anyway, so there's our first group project. We do a lot of group projects, small groups, groups of 2 and 3. And the first one was presenting about constellations. And hopefully they enjoy that. I try to encourage them to try different things in here. You want to be, work on astrophotography? I'll give you that time in class to work on astrophotography. You're an artist, I'll let you have time in class to do artwork and things like that. So try to open it up, try to make it, that combination where it's fun, but you're also learning. And anyway, it's going to be a great year. We'll be having astronomy nights um, all year long. You know what? Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. I just had our first astronomy club meeting, and I know that's on here somewhere. There's our Instagram, by the way. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not the Insta, but our Instagram is at MSD Astro. Just FYI, we have this club, and we have astronomy nights in the garden. You can see a big one there from some previous year. And here are the dates for astronomy night. Parents, siblings, friends are absolutely welcome. It's a fun community event in Marjorie's Garden. You park in the senior lot and walk down. The first one, let's see. So will that be, yeah, September 22nd. No, that's wrong. It's September 2nd. It's September 2nd. I think I have it wrong on the slide there. September 2nd, coming up soon. And then you can see the other dates. So you're obviously, of course, very welcome to come to those. So I hope I see you. If I don't see you physically at open house, maybe I'll see you at astronomy night or around. So going to have a stellar year in astronomy class. Take care.